Justin Herbert continues to rise to ranks and rip apart NFL defenses. But have you ever wondered what it took for him to get there? The Los Angeles Chargers quarterback has a compelling daily routine, diet, and training regimen. We discover how number 10 spends his time and money as one of the league's premier quarterbacks, from when he wakes up in the morning to when he goes to bed. This is a day in the life of Justin Herbert. At the break of dawn, Justin wakes up from his sleep. It's 5 in the morning, bright and early. I wake up at about 5 a.m., immediately brush my teeth and head out the door. I live about 15 to 20 minutes away from the facility, and I really look forward to the drive because it gives me a chance to just listen to music and unwind, Herbert says. Herbert drives a dark Audi sedan and has diverse music preferences that span across country, hip-hop, and classic rock genres, with AC/DC's For Those About to Rock being a go-to for pregame motivation. Beyond music, Herbert unwinds through hobbies like fishing and golfing, finding peace and relaxation in the rhythm of these activities. But more on that later. Once he arrives at the team facility, Justin begins his day by stretching and warming up before the team starts the day with weight training. Herbert is a monster when it comes to the gym. The 6'6", 236-pound quarterback does various drills and lifts with his team. Coach Harbaugh's staff places a huge emphasis on achieving balance and flexibility. You can see them using resistance bands, ropes, and weighted medicine balls. Once other offensive teammates arrive, he welcomes them and begins to throw routes to his receivers. They work hard to perfect their chemistry, and it shows. Do you know who holds the record for most passing yards through a player's first 3 NFL seasons? It's Justin Herbert. He had 14,089. He's also the only player in NFL history to throw for 4,000 yards in each of his first 3 seasons. Herbert also joined Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning as the only other quarterback to pass for 25 touchdowns in each of his first 3 NFL seasons. It's safe to say Justin knows how to connect with his wideouts. He and his receivers discuss what they see in opposing teams' coverages and create plans for what they do in those moments on game day. Constant adjustments are made to ensure peak performance. If you're a fan of Justin Herbert, how would you rank him amongst NFL quarterbacks? Is he top 3 or top 10? Share what you think in the comments. With Jim Harbaugh, I believe Herbert is going to become a top 3 quarterback. We all know who's number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow is second. Justin Herbert has all the talent and ability to take third. Once he gets scarier weapons, the league is going to be a lot more fearful of the Chargers quarterback. The next task on Herbert's schedule is offensive team meetings. Coach Harbaugh and the offensive staff go over the playbook and scheme. They watch film of how their plays develop and go over tiny details that tie it all together. Once morning meetings are over, it's on to the first meal of the day, breakfast. You may be wondering why we didn't mention anything about food earlier. Well, Herbert isn't huge on breakfast right when he wakes up. Normally, to get his body going, Herbert starts the day relatively light. Justin said, "I can't eat very much in the morning. I kind of have a weak stomach, so maybe I'll reach for a Gatorade protein bar or 2. I usually stick with the chocolate peanut butter flavor. We lift at 6 a.m. for about an hour, and then we'll have a couple of meetings. I usually have just the right amount of energy to get through all of this, and then at 9 or 10 o'clock, I'll have 2 slices of bacon, 3 eggs over easy, 2 slices of wheat toast." Justin is known for being very organized. He likes things to be neat and orderly. His teammates tease him about it, but also appreciate that he's wired that way. It's almost an OCD type of deal. He looks over his schedule while drinking a cup of coffee before taking on his next meeting with the O-line, where they discuss pass protection. As they finish that up, Justin is ready for his morning too.
Those guys were a couple of wussies, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Herbert is human after all. Leadership. After the first part of the day, Herbert heads home real fast to prepare dinner for his teammates. Yeah, Justin not only cooks NFL defenses, but the man can also cook real food. He takes a lot of pride in smoking different meats on his Traeger. He makes a significant leadership role for the organization. Hosting his team in his home is one of the ways that he strengthens relationships amongst the roster. It helps the players learn more about each other and have each other's backs when bullets fly in a game. But even simply creating long-lasting friendships is what it's all about. It's wild to think that Herbert got criticized for being an introvert, that his leadership abilities were questioned when he came out of Oregon as a draft prospect. I have no doubts that a lot of scouting departments are kicking themselves for passing on Justin Herbert. Herbert's leadership qualities further shine through his organized handwriting and color-coordinated closet, demonstrating his commitment to perfection. Despite his aversion to messiness, particularly evident during grocery shopping, teammates appreciate his dedication to maintaining order, while Herbert Herbert tends to stay low-key, his teammates actively engage him in social activities to foster more team bonding. His preference for indoor activities, such as watching movies and playing board games, showcases his interest and provides camaraderie opportunities. Herbert contributes significantly to the team's cohesion and success through his disciplined approach and willingness to participate. When Justin gets home from morning practice, he's already prepared the meats nicely in the fridge. He pulls them out and puts them in the smoker on low heat, then returns to the team facility for the next part of the day. Herbert loves to golf. He hosts charity events to raise funds for special causes, and if there's a moment in the day when he could fit in a chance to hit a few balls, that's where you can catch him. Lunch. It's now around 11:30 a.m. and the team is gathering in the cafeteria to eat lunch. The Spanos family finally outdid themselves with the new facilities. Along with high-end aesthetic architecture, the kitchen is state-of-the-art. The team chef makes quite a few options for the players. Herbert usually gets a sandwich or rice and chicken, something along those lines. In the afternoon, he'll stop by the smoothie station and get a smoothie that consists of strawberries, banana, mango, pineapple, Greek yogurt, and vanilla whey isolate protein powder. Being in a big market like Los Angeles gives Justin Herbert a lot of opportunities to team up with brands as an ambassador and receive sponsorships. As we mentioned Traeger earlier, they jumped on the opportunity to partner with Justin right away. Subway's another brand that teams up with Justin to market their sandwiches. Whenever Herbert gets the chance, if he's not having a meal with the team, he loves picking up a sub from Subway. The balance between Subway sandwiches, homemade grilled meals, and nutrient-rich smoothies showcases Herbert's commitment to a well-rounded diet tailored to his athletic demands. This dietary mix fuels his energy levels during games and supports his overall health and fitness, underpinning his impressive achievements on the field. After lunch, the next task is a media session. Justin will speak and interview with Chargers media and reluctantly appear on other national media segments, such as Rich Eisen's show or Kay Adams' Up and Adams. Once those are knocked out, it's time for a full team practice, 11-on-11 scrimmaging. The team will run through the playbook on offense and work on many game-like situations, from red zone work and no huddle to the 2-minute drill. Having a coach like Harbaugh is going to be huge for Herbert and the Chargers. Harbaugh knows how to lead and build winning cultures. After practice, the young quarterback washes up with some Dr. Squatch soaps and shampoos and heads to the team theater to watch film. Film studies. It's no secret that the best quarterbacks study film and take notes. The great quarterbacks watch countless hours of their upcoming opponent's defense. They look for tendencies and situational calls from the defensive coordinators and search for the weakest links to attack in one-on-one matchups. That doesn't include the time they take to analyze their own tape, what opportunities they missed, and how they're helping the offense without the ball in their hands. Justin is following in the footsteps of the great ones. He also looks for his sight progressions, footwork, play action, and throwing mechanics, checking for anything he needs to correct. Of course, he watches his highlights too. It helps boost confidence. But once film time ends, Herbert's tummy is ready for dinner. Dinner.
You want a picture?
This is so limp. Thanks for having me tag along. Great time fishing and got some fish.
Subway is the typical Herbert dinner, but today he's hosting his teammates. When Justin goes to Subway, he gets 2 sandwiches. One is a steak and cheese sandwich, and the other is the chicken bacon ranch, both on Italian herbs and cheesy bread. For dessert, Herbert is a big fan of mint chocolate chip ice cream and peanut butter cookies. The quarterback said he's done a good job staying away from the sweets over the past few months, probably because I call it a night pretty soon after dinner, like at 8:10 or so. I get home at about 7:45, so I'll have dinner for like 15 or 20 minutes, and then it's always right around 8:10 that I turn the lights off. I'm normally a night person, and waking up early in the morning is not easy for me by any means, but it's kind of comes with the job. It's something I have to do, so it's something that I've had to practice, and it got easier over time, but it's still not easy at all. Herbert understands the critical role that good sleep and nutrition play in his overall performance, making them non-negotiable priorities. If Justin stays up a little longer, he'll wind down by watching a movie. Evening time. He loves Christopher Nolan films, especially Inception and Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Oh, that's a good one.
But I think my favorite actor would be Christian Bale.
If Herbert isn't feeling a movie, he just goes to sleep. Once Justin's head hits his pillow, he's off dreaming about the moment he gets to win a Lombardi trophy with his teammates. When do you think Justin Herbert will lead the Chargers to a Super Bowl victory? You think that Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert can become the next best duo in the NFL? That's everything that Herbert does in a typical day as the Chargers quarterback. Some days include filming for sponsorship commercials like Chipotle or Nike. Justin really likes fishing too. He's a down-to-earth guy. All in all, Justin stays busy and has an incredible work ethic. He continues to put in the time it takes to become one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. In conclusion, Justin Herbert's unwavering determination and impressive on-field achievements are sparking hope for the Chargers' resurgence as they push for a Super Bowl run. Herbert's leadership qualities shine through his long hours of practice, film study, and commitment to continuous improvement. Starting his workday at 5 a.m. and often finishing after 8 p.m., Herbert's dedication to his craft is evident. We're excited to see what's in store for the young gunslinger. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed the video, join the Halftime family and check out some of our other videos. See you in the next one.